Hello! Basically I should be recording, and the point of this video is to basically explain a little bit about swaps, because I've been speaking to somebody basically over YouTube, as I do on many occasions. I've expressed that many times about making friends and people that I like to speak to over YouTube and various places, and it's a good way of communicating on YouTube. You know, you follow somebody by subscribing to their videos, and then hopefully message them and then get, you know, to speak to them. And this person, Paige, yeah, very nice indeed, basically does, she's been following other people and basically found this way of doing swaps. Now, it's interesting because I almost do that anyway, by sending letters and things like that. And it's very simple, because what we do is we think of ideas that we can send each other in the post, little small gifts. Now, I don't mean it has to be something massive, but something where, you know, and we basically, and I basically feel like a swap is just basically buying something and swapping it with somebody. You know, it's just basically saying, like, if I want a CD or I want a book, or it might be something else, you know, it could be some, like, painting or something that could be easily transportable, you know, maybe even some food kind of thing that could go from, say, you know, from somewhere like America. Somebody in America who might say, well, I can get you one of them things, right, that will cost, say, in their money it might be $20, I don't know. Then they will send it to me, and I will get something back. You know, I might say, what do you want? And we all agree on these things. You know, I might say that it's makeup, or again food, it could be a CD, whatever, and we do that, and that's a good thing to do. I think it's a good idea, you know, having these kind of things for swaps. And I'm going to do it. I usually, though, what I have been doing in the past is only little small things. I've been making mixed CDs, I've been making maybe the odd DVDs, I've been sending postcards and things like that. So they're very small little things. I don't mind if there was an element that we can maybe go a little bit more than just that, but it's not a bad idea. I wouldn't necessarily go and do it all the time because of the cost in which it would involve, but it's okay to do it every now and again, because usually at Christmas I may well send out some bits and pieces, you know, as you do. But it's not a bad idea, and I'm sure it's something we could do, and I like the idea, you know, I like the idea of swap. But then again, you can also look and what if there were things, what if we had junk we didn't want and we could ship it over, and then they had junk they didn't want and they could ship it over, we could sort of swap in that way as well. So there's always going to be a number of ideas in it, and I have to say that I've never talked about it so much on here, and it's the first time I've done it, and it's thanks to Paige, who I do speak to. She's lovely to speak to, so hopefully when we do this, we're going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy being able to write to her and getting a reply back and things like that. So it's going to be great, and I can't wait to do it, because it's something I'm quite excited about, and I do like to get in letters still. I'm not one of these that has to always be about the email age and things like that. You know, I do feel that there's nothing wrong with sending letters out in bits and pieces and things like that. So it's going to be happy, and hopefully and I don't think I'm going to do it once. I'm not saying I'm going to do it loads of times, but I think what I'll do is, I'll be happy that me and Paige could do it ever so often, you know, because it's something we can do. We can sort of think of that idea and get that idea out there, you know, to say, you know, we've said one swap, let's do it again after a while, you know, because there's nothing wrong with that, you know. We can always think of ideas, and she says she'd do paintings and that, so she's going to try and do some sort of like thing of album covers, which is amazing, because I've never thought about that, you know. And I've thought about what sort of album cover I might like, and Green Day come to mind, you know, American Idiot and things like that, you know, because I don't know if it's so easy to do album covers that are, it's got to be, I don't know how easy it's going to be with her. I don't know what sort of album cover she's ever done. I don't know which ones she ever does, but she'll give it a go anyway, and that will be great, you know. So hopefully when Paige watches this, she likes the video, hopefully, and I'll be glad if she does. And I do have videos to come up still. I've got to think about what I can do in terms of videos, because there's so many, and I need to get away from the Christmas thing as well, because we've done many videos of the last month or two about Christmas. You know, we've discovered that Christmas is now over. We've got to get rid of that for another year. We've got to start thinking about the next vlogs and all the different ideas that are coming up and things that I can talk about. So I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, so hopefully Paige will like this. And again, I always watch many videos and I like watching them, and when I get mentioned, you know, I don't expect it, but it's nice when I do. So when people do that for me, it's really good. And I do know that it's a bit like when you're on radio and various things, you know, basically just in the videos people like to get mentioned, so I enjoy mentioning people, you know, who deserve it and so on. So yeah, so keep tuned, and as I said, you know, I enjoy this idea. Maybe you might be able to find other ways of swapping and things like, you know, I don't know, just an example, but I'll give some of my views and ideas about it, and hopefully it will be a good thing to do, and I'll be happy to oblige, and so on. So bye for now.